Um, I'm frustrated for sure. It was frustrating to watch. And I think that the reaction from the fans and the other fighters is more frustrating, uh, especially given the situation that I was just in not that long ago. Uh, I get it if there's a kid that's young and he's facing some adversity for possibly maybe the first real time in his career. Uh, and then maybe he thinks he doesn't have it, or maybe he needs some encouragement. I believe he asked out 9 times. This isn't goddamn Bloodsport. And not all of us think the same. Not everybody's me. It's just different. He's a young kid and he wanted out. Get him the fuck out of there. Like he wanted to go home and said he didn't have it, that he didn't want to do this anymore. That's what he said. I don't want to do this anymore. That's different than just being down on yourself and needing, a pick-me-up. That's way deeper than that. And then to see, the fans and the other fighters, stick by Drysdale. Listen, I respect Drysdale as much as anybody in the game. That guy's a pioneer in the jiu-jitsu world. I mean, I'm a huge fan of his. But he messed up. He messed up. And I think that it needs to be said. Like, this isn't the same situation as mine. I did everything I could to stay in there, and he was doing everything he could possibly do to get out. Get him out.
If the situation was like this and you told Mark you wanted out, he wouldn't make you fight, right?
No. If you say I want out and I want to quit, that's your decision. You should be allowed to do that anytime you want. Now, whether or not he was afraid that his fighter was going to regret it after that, that's another deal. Like, that's kind of on him. If he's going to regret it, then that's his fault. I just don't think that's Drysdale's spot. If he quits, that's on him. He's got to live with that the rest of his life. And it's just odd to me to see these other fighters like, oh no, he made a great decision. That was exactly what he should have done. Well, what the fuck were you guys saying a month ago when Mark Montoya was a piece of shit because he let me out? He left me out there like I wanted to be, like I asked to be, like I begged to have the opportunity to be in there. And Mark's a piece of shit for that, but this kid's begging for a way out, and his coach did a great job by not giving it to him. Come on, man. Like, this is a double standard, and it just, a lot of it is because Drysdale is so respected, and nobody wants to say anything sideways about him or to him, and I understand that. But you can't have it both ways. You can't say that Mark Montoya is a bad coach for letting me do what I wanted to do, and then say that Robert Drysdale made a great decision by leaving his guy in there or potentially leaving him in there when he's begging for a way out. This isn't a guy that said, I'm tired and I just can't win this time. This is a guy that was begging to go home. Like, let him go home and leave that kid the fuck alone.